y'all, and welcome back to my channel, Planning with Bree. My name is Breána Kechelle, and today I will be creating spreads in my health and fitness journal. Right now, I am flipping through my Q2 and July spreads, and you can find that video on my channel, linked above in the cards or down below in the description. To me, this year has flown by, and just like that, it's already August. So that's what I put in the top left-hand corner of this page. I did just start with some regular font for the words, and just like that, it's all of that is written in regular all caps font. And then I did some funky calligraphy with my Micron pen, and I had to go over it with my brush tip pen because I didn't like how it looked. So the inspiration for the previous spreads was the new Barbie movie, and I try to keep the same colors for at least 3 months so that the setup for this journal is super easy. If you are new to my channel, I do upkeep about 3 journals all throughout the year. Right now, I am really slacking on my mom's journal, but hopefully that will be back on the channel soon. So my birthday is coming up in September, but I wanted to remind myself that time waits for no one, okay? And my birthday will be here in a blink of an eye. Is this too early for a birthday countdown? How soon do you start planning and getting excited for your birthday? Let me know down in the comments. And if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I try to post videos every week, and I will be back on schedule to post every Thursday starting next week. So I'm super excited about that. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and say hey down in the comments and let me know how soon you get excited for your birthday. How long does it take for you to start planning, or how far away from your birthday do you start planning? Technically, at this time, I am about 7 weeks from my birthday. And I am still super excited. I don't have any plans yet. I am a procrastinator when it comes to planning my own birthday. I am also slightly indecisive. I think in the back of my head, I believe that something will happen and I will not be able to celebrate my birthday like I want to, because that has happened so much in the past when I was younger, and for the last year or two, my birthday has just been not as I would have hoped. And I think I would much rather not plan anything than to plan something and it not go like I thought it would. Nevertheless, I am still excited to continue this fitness journey and to track it in this cute journal. And whether I do something that I want to do for my birthday or not, I will feel extremely successful if I can continue doing what I have been doing for the last few months. So I'm going to finish this page with a little clock down at the bottom. I am going to cross off the days on that little calendar as we get closer and closer to the end of August. That is the goal, and that's the idea. So I am a strong believer that the habits I track and look to form in this month should correlate directly to the goals that I am trying to hit for this month. For that reason, I put my goals and habits tracker on the same spread so that I can see my goals as I am crossing off my habits, or when I start my day by opening up my journals to look at my habits and do my daily morning routines. I am also looking at my goals, and they are fresh on my mind as I start my day and work through my day as well. At the top, I go ahead and draw out the 3 boxes for the 3 goals that I plan to have this month. I am also going to draw out 6 mini calendars for the month of August, and I'm going to detail them as I do all of my mini calendars. I am going to write the initials for the days of the week at the top of the calendar, and then fill this calendar in with the numbers. I like how it looks aesthetically when I fill the numbers in, but sometimes I also leave the numbers out as well. So it is completely up to you. If you are following along and you are not a fan of doing the mini calendars, you could also do the setup similar to the one I did last week, which is just to use a row of boxes to represent a number of days in the month instead of using the shape of a calendar. It will save a lot of time, a lot of space, and a lot of writing. The left side looked a little bit too open for me, so I finished it off with a border, and that will be all for these two spreads. In my opinion, one of the great things about journaling is the ability to reflect on patterns and past behaviors. One of my past patterns is to start the month extremely motivated and have a very successful beginning of the month. That could either last for a week, or at the longest, it would last about 2 weeks, where I am almost perfect at completing all of my habits and succeeding, and I'm on track to hit all of my goals. But in the past, I would have been lucky to maintain my weight, but more often than not, I gained weight because of the yo-yo dieting, or because of the incredible difference between the first 2 weeks and the last 2 weeks of the month. So I started completing weekly summaries and mid-month check-ins to help keep me motivated and stay on track for the completion of a month. The chart that I'm completing right now is a breakdown of the habits that I am going to track. In this chart, I have the number of days at the gym, the number of days that I ate under or at my caloric intake, and the number of days that I drank enough water to hit my goal. So each week I am going to fill this out so that I have points of reference for my mid-month check. The reason this chart is drawn like this is so that the first 2 weeks are on the left-hand side, so that when you read the spreads vertically from top to bottom, weeks 1 and 2 are before the mid-month check-in. But the chart could also be read from left to right as a complete unit at the top of the page. Weeks 3 and 4 are after the mid-month check-in. So during the mid-month check-in, I use the boxes at the top of this page in my weekly summary chart to fill in the percentage of time for my expected gym days, my caloric goal, and my water goal. And then at the bottom, I save some room for some readjustments so that I can start week 3 prepared and with a plan to make it either a better week or to maintain what I was already doing. This also allows me to take notes. One thing that I did note is that it is so much easier for me to work out in the morning, but it is also so much harder for me to work out in the morning because I can always tell myself that I have more time and I could do it after work. But I know that when I get off from work, I really, really, really do not want to work out because it is pretty late in the evening and I would prefer to go in the morning. Next, I am going to just put a motivational quote or just a motivational corner at the top right. I always write something just cute up here just so that I can see it and keep telling myself over and over, yes, I can, finish strong, almost there, things like that. Something cute and motivational. Right now, I am creating my dashboard, which I usually put on the cover page or right where my monthly spreads are and the introduction to this month. However, I went a little overboard with the birthday decorations and I did not have room. My dashboard includes my current weight, my current measurements, and a complete number of pounds that I have lost since May the 1st. And in the future, I may also add how many inches I've lost as well. I'm going to finish this spread off by completing a section for my favorite meals down at the bottom, and that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.